Hey everybody, welcome back to Movieverse. My name is Brian. Today, Jason and I will be watching episode 8 of season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina, titled Echo Tree. Last time on The Legend of Vox Machina, our group of misfit adventurers had been split. One side in the Fey Realm, the other side on Taldore, apparently. Jason, do you have any thoughts about episode 6?
Yeah, it was a good entry to the second half of the season, and it was a personal kind of like, it doesn't really move the story forward like you mentioned after.
Yeah, it slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, but we got personal, we got some good interactions between the groups, and now that we're coming across that city in the Fey realm, we're going into the meat of the story here. But
Yep.
it's gonna be interesting to see if we come back to what happened in this episode. We talked after episode 7 about Grog physically trying to find his strength back. That would very well be the start of it. Vax is, clearly brooding and feeling like a one-man team all on his own, and Percy's trying to connect with him on some things a little bit. Going to be an exciting episode, I hope. I feel like it's going to be a good ride. We got another banger song in the last episode.
At the end of last episode, Vax, Vex, Percy, and Keyleth arrived at an elven city that they said was Singorn, which is where they lived with their father. And that's that's exactly where we left off. But before we get into episode 8, if you haven't already, if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. Comment down below any favorite moments or anything behind the scenes that I might forget to share with Jason. I'm not going to remember everything as we're going through this because I'm enjoying the show and just hanging out. Make sure you subscribe to Movieverse so that you don't miss any of our reactions to season 1 or season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina, and eventually season 3 when it gets released. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into the reaction for episode 8.
How can a city just teleport to the Fey realm?
In times of danger, the elven nobility have arcane means of moving it.
Singorn has broomstone, which is the same stones that are used in the airships to make them fly.
Just a few more blocks and we're fucked.
Fuck.
We seek an audience with Ambassador Vassar.
Where is children?
Their last name is Vassar, which I don't really know that we've heard that before. Their last name are Vassar.
I did just think of did any of the characters come up with like their intro here? Like, did they have any input on, do you know that? Like, hey, I kind of want this to happen, or
I'm not sure about
to happen.
No, I'm not aware of any specific details about them providing stuff for their characters in that sense. They provide more about like backstory and how their characters would act in certain situations, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Real Vermalock wood. Your father has gold standard taste.
All right.
Except when it came to us.
Oof.
What do you mean?
Do I look like I come from nobility?
It's easy to act noble. Just be a bit of a shit and wear what everyone else is wearing.
It's a good way to boil it down.
Yeah.
You haven't met Valora yet, our daughter.
Sister?
They didn't know that they had a sister, Jason.
Yeah.
The twins! But Father said you'd never come back.
Your father will be pleased to see you.
I doubt
Perhaps
that.
I would have been, had you notified me you'd be gracing us with your presence.
That's Troy Baker.
Yeah. Legend.
I honestly don't hear him in that character at all.
Pop,
But
it's
him.
me, Pike!
Oh, and this.
Oh, it's you, Pike! Thank the gods!
Do you know who this is?
Look at you, dear. Real vestments.
This is my great-great-grandfather, Wilhan Trickfoot.
Henry Winkler. The
Oh,
Fonz.
okay. Yeah.
Like, casting is on point.
They're not missing. They're not missing at all.
Hi, Pop Pop.
Hi, Pop. I fucked up.
We've been amassing arms and
Yeah,
training
if you hadn't told me that, I would have... There's a couple of actors I have in mind who I thought the voice sounds like. I would have never guessed it's Troy.
Why are you here?
To dispatch the very dragons that chased you away, sir.
And you are?
I think Jason Isaacs would probably be one of my guesses, had you not said Troy.
I mean, that's good casting right there, too.
Yeah.
Your son and daughter are leading the fight against the Chroma Conclave.
The very idea of Vaxildan and Vexalia standing up for the greater good is, well...
What an asshole.
Have you any idea the burden your sudden arrival has caused my family?
Ooh. Wow.
Throwing my name around whenever it suits.
I despise your name.
No, it's fine.
But he just said...
It's fine.
It's time to drop it. Yep.
If you can offer us any assistance, we would be most grateful.
Of course. It's the least I can do. For family.
What a
God.
giant douchebag.
What a condescending way to say it.
Yeah,
This pill is going to pack quite a wallop.
that's gross.
Kind of looks like it came out of the other end.
No. This one ain't going down the front
Close.
side flapper track.
Oh.
How's Grover?
Oh.
He's too weak to, give it to himself.
Allow me. I know how to work both ends.
This tracks. They just linger
Hey,
on it too.
he's a caregiver now.
Protect
Scanlan's a
Dog.
caregiver.
Yep. I love how they just like linger on it.
You just got here.
You don't see anything, but you know what's happening.
And no matter where
Yeah.
we go, we'll be thinking of you.
Also, I mean, just their little sister's just so adorable.
This decree promises safe
Him, not so
passage.
much.
You'll need to amend one name, though. It's Lady Vexalia.
Lady.
Lady Vexalia, Baroness of the Third House of Whitestone and Grand Mistress of the Grey Hunt. Despite your relationship, do watch your manners towards a noble.
She has been given a
Aw.
I
title.
will not be amending
Yeah.
this for a meaningless title.
Don't you dare talk to him like that.
Once again, no appreciation for my years of civility.
Yeah, civility.
We won't fail, which is more than I can say about you as a father.
Burn, bitch.
Show me that bow, and I will give you the welcome you think you deserve.
Fuck you.
Oh, good God.
Oh, fuck you.
Hell yeah.
We're leaving.
What does fuck you mean?
Yeah, that dude
Nice
is
bit of
like,
realism right
just
there. That's good.
incredibly just terrible. It's like I assume he doesn't treat his
Oh,
daughter,
goody.
his other daughter, that
You're
way because
back.
she's full
Oh, no.
blood.
No.
Why aren't your ears as big as your dad's?
I should apologize for springing that title on you.
Oh damn! Did you hear
I hope it didn't
Garmelie? He
upset
said,
you,
"Why aren't your
Vex."
ears as big as your dad's?"
That's,
Because they're
yeah.
half elves and he's a full elf. I didn't never heard that before.
Your father really is quite the,
Bag of cocks?
Yep.
It's a good way to put it.
Why did he pull us away from her when he had no love for us?
Must have felt good to tell him to fuck off, though.
Somehow I feel like it hurt me more.
Oh.
I made something for you.
It's wonderful.
I feel like that was a perfect gift for her.
Ferngully? Am I thinking of the right movie?
Your heads! Lock it
That's where the forest was corrupted, right? Or like oil and
What
stuff.
the hell was that? We're not fond of surprises. Start talking.
The Shade Mark is home to a cursed archfey named Sondor. As long as you don't submit to his voice, his sadness won't turn you.
A heads up would have been nice.
Oh yeah.
The medicine got rid of your corruption. We're cheering. Your body's gonna need some significant stimulation.
I gotta stimulate myself? Okay.
Stop that hand!
Uh-oh.
Vex, are you all right? Vex!
Good detail. She's she's walking on top of the muck while they're
Right on top of it.
sinking into it.
What is this?
My cue to leave. You won't see Garmelie again.
Oh. She's in there, guys.
By herself.
Child of the lost.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, the art looks amazing.
Sondor's madness found you. I understand you.
Sister!
Nope.
Hey, it's like that drawing that Garmelie had.
Yeah.
The moment you touched my sickness, I knew everything.
Here, Father.
You made
This for me?
It is as beautiful as you.
Very manipulative here.
Being abandoned by love can be liberating. You've been the good daughter.
He's saying like all the right things, but just the wrong things at the same time.
But it will never be enough.
If
Oh,
I could pull
God.
the blood of him from my veins and give it back, I would.
I could grant that wish, but it is not what you need.
Reach.
Fenthris, however, this bow could earn
There it is.
respect.
What would you ask in return?
Only what you long to give.
He's got a really cool design, too.
I can fix you, make you whole again, and all I need from you is your heart.
No!
My heart. My heart is someone else's.
Ooh. Oh.
No, you're making a mistake. Please, you need me.
You could never give me what I need.
Bitch! You're just like the rest!
Kind of had to guess that was coming.
Yeah. I love how Vex's trial essentially is, one, overcoming her toxic father, but then, like, this dude is like the embodiment of toxic masculinity that she's having to overcome.
Everything grows back here.
How do you fight a tree?
I think Keyleth knows a way.
I've got an idea, but I need you two to keep them busy.
We can do that.
Also, we're getting a look here at what the Fenthras bow can do.
Damn right, twig dick.
You're ruining everything!
She don't want you, bro.
For real, yeah. It's that guy that just can't take no for an answer, you know?
Yeah.
Also, this action scene's super dope. Just sliding on like the vines and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you're familiar with the Netflix created Greek mythology animated show that came out kind of recently. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
The he kind of has that same similar design to the half brother.
Keyleth going fire elemental.
Keyleth.
And then
hell yeah.
Transporting through a tree. Through another tree.
Through another tree.
Catching them on fire in the process. That was one of those moments at the table where you're just like, hey, this is crazy, but can I do this? And they're just like, actually, yeah, you can. Now it's in the series. Such a dope moment. Hell yeah. Little anime, one eye closed, breathing heavily, you know? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Lightning. This bow can do everything.
Yeah. Ooh.
The oil catching fire and like the way that it lights the scene is just so good.
Yeah.
Now you realize the truth.
I realize your words are as empty as your corrupted heart.
Stabbed in the heart with the gift that Percy gave him.
And it opened up. Yeah.
It opens up and makes it worse, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Here's the thing, though. If her and Percy weren't making that sort of connection on their own, she might have taken this guy up on his offer.
We should return
She
to
said my
Singapore.
heart belongs to somebody else.
You're eager to show your father that.
I'm not ready. I don't think I can talk to him again.
I usually hate the theatre, but that had it all. Drama, action, family shame.
I distinctly remember you saying we never see you again.
Yes, I did, and you won't, because you lot are going home.
This guy seems to be more than he let on.
You have given me more entertainment in the last 2 dusks.
Think of
than
all
I've
the
had for millennia.
pictures that he just drew.
Yeah.
What are you? Really?
Excellent question, Fancy Pants, but I'm afraid it'll have to wait until the next time. Portal's closing.
Oh, shit. Right, everyone through.
Fey Realm is definitely better in the books.
Oh.
Travel safe, friends. Stay alive.
Interesting.
Not everything is as it seems.
Yeah.
Right. I would like to race. Oh, pulled a muscle.
That's good. That means you got
You have a muscle to pull, yeah. You don't have that many muscles.
Yeah.
can't just wait. I think we have to go to Western.
Shit. If they're in Western, I know who has them.
What? That's amazing. So this'll be easy then.
It's Vox Machina. Nothing's ever
Those
easy.
gauntlets belong to my uncle.
Mm.
He killed me with them.
Oh.
And that was episode 8 of season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina, Echo Tree. Jason, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. Excellent episode. I love the poignant moment between Percy and Vex. And, like you said, had that not happened, probably wouldn't have gotten the specialized, like, arrow tip.
Yeah.
Probably would have taken Sandor up on his proposal, and it would have, probably ended badly. So great character moment there. We see Vex kind of like, no, I don't want to go rub it in our dad's face. I can only want to talk to him. She's taking kind of the high road, it seems. Interesting little tidbit about what's his name? What's
Garmelie.
Billy Boyd's character? Garmelie. Who the hell is that? Who the hell, like, what's going on there? But what a cool, interesting, like, twist, He definitely was more than meets the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And
Transformers more than meets no.
And we got a little tidbit at the end. We have where we're going next, and who's going to be next? Who's like the next holder of the vestige?
Yep. So yeah, we learned just then that the person wielding the gauntlets that they are looking for is Grog's uncle, and they're in Western. So we have a location, we have a person. So now it's just a matter of how that's going to work out. As far as Garmelie and who he actually is, it's going to be interesting. That character, I don't really know what to say without,
just more to come.
Yeah, I would say,
Yeah.
It probably isn't the last time that we're seeing that individual. They revealed that he's not really who he showed to the group. He is definitely a little bit more powerful than you probably thought at the beginning. But I think he was telling the truth. He was entertained by the group, and so he decided to help them. That's a very interesting loose thread there. Back to the point about the moment between Vex and Percy, I wasn't only talking about that specific moment where they talked and after, they saw Vex and Vax's dad.
You're talking about like the kind of
just the
little
like,
tidbits they've been dropping.
Yeah, just the development of that relationship in general. If Percy and Vex didn't have some type of connection to where it could go somewhere else, Vex said, "My heart belongs to somebody else." I'm assuming, and I think as an audience, we can assume that she's talking about Percy in that moment. And if she didn't have that connection with Percy, so if they were just friends or something, she might have given over to Sandor and what he was offering and that type of thing. If she felt like her heart wasn't somebody else's, as she says, then she could have said, yeah, I'll take the bow and whatever, we'll make a deal. Which in the campaign, Matt said, in that moment, you had a choice to make. You could either take him up on his offer and get the bow or decline, right? He's like, you could have moved forward with either decision, but you decided this way. And obviously he's not game for that, so you're going to have to fight him at that point. But it's like there was a way forward for both situations, but like the result might have been something different.
Yeah.
If you kind of compare it to Vax for let's say we're comparing it to Vax, right? Where he made a bargain with somebody and we don't know what the result of that's going to be, right?
Yeah.
Compare that to Vex. She did not make a bargain with this person, but if she did, she could have gotten the vestige and there probably would have been some type of cost down the line, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like similarities what's going on between Vex and Vax, but there's also like very obvious differences as well. She didn't take up an offer for somebody. Vax did. Obviously, those two entities are very different. Sandor is like an archfey, I think, which is not quite at the level of like godhood. So there's differences there.
Yeah, and I like the fact that it's different. We don't have every vestige isn't done the same way. Just as like it's a different character that's going to yield the vestige, as I'm guessing, and is specific enough to the vestige in the episode. It's kind of like their character's moment to get it, their trial. I like that. It's not the same. Just as you laid it all out, where they don't all have to bargain something that's going to come back. They bite them, maybe at the end of it. They could choose a different path. They could choose like, you know what? No, I'm going to fight for it, basically. And it makes me even more excited to see what Grog's going to do, considering that it's a family member who has it. The little kind of vision that we got, it's going to be exciting to see.
Yeah, I think it's important that the way that the vestiges are acquired is different for each person, because otherwise it'd be repetitive.
Yeah.
This way, it's like, yeah, they all have, and again, this is like Vax had to go through, is basically going through a trial with his vestige. You had Vex, she's going through a trial to get this vestige. Grog is going through his own trial, and they're all very different situations, but they're all going through their own trials to try to become more powerful. So it's definitely like, yeah, their goals are similar, but the way that they're going about it is very different and leads to interesting storytelling.
And they all make sense to the characters too. It's not like we're throwing something new. They all, each of them make sense.
Yeah, and I think it's personal to each character too, right? I mean, Vax and how he feels about his sister and the bargain that he made and how that affects him going forward is a very personal story for him. Vex and her relationship to her father, the fact that her father is just a very toxic individual, dealing with that in the sense of like this physical like manifestation of I almost said Sauron, but it's not Sauron, Sandor. This very physical manifestation of the toxicity in Sandor as an individual that she has to go up against. You know, like I said before, the toxic masculinity is basically what she's having to overcome there. And then Grog, with not understanding where his strength comes from, now he doesn't have any strength and he's trying to find his strength. So they're all having their own trials that they're having to go through to become more powerful. With that being said, that is our reaction and discussion for episode 8 of season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina, The Echo Tree. If you guys like this video, please click the thumbs up button, comment down below any behind the scenes details that I may have missed. Make sure you put those in the comments and we can look through those. Make sure that you guys subscribe to Movieverse so that you don't miss out on any of our reaction videos to season 1 or season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina. We got one more episode, Jason, to go in this arc of a story. We're getting closer and closer to the finale of season 2. And then, just waiting on word for season 3.
Yes, we are.
Can't wait. All right, guys, with that being said, we will catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.